Greetings, greetings, greetings. I am just a Grandmaster Sean Cannon, and I am your host, your moderator, and your speaker tonight. Welcome, welcome, welcome to all those who watching it go off live for the first time or not for the first time. Um, Today gonna be an interesting show or topic. It's a follow up to what we talked about last week, which was riding on faith. Today we're going to talk about the other part of riding on hope. Is it one and the same, or is it two different things? To me, it's two different things, and let me explain to you why. Riding on faith means that you believe in something that's possible. Hoping is that you're not really sure, but hey, you give it a benefit of doubt that something may happen or may not happen, but you won't be disappointed if it don't. But when you ride it on hope, you also ride it on faith as well. It's still one and the same, but two different things. Two heads that are equally to one. Now, tonight I was hoping that we'll be joined by several other people, but hey, it is what it is. I had hope, but hope is different from reality. So I'm going to do what I can and speak as long as I can. If I can make it an hour, I'll make it an hour. If I can't, hey, I won't. But I'm going to give it my best shot. Now, last week I was talking to you about riding on faith. This week I'm talking to you about riding on hope. Hope is something that we all carry within ourselves, such as what is inside of yourself that give you that spark, give you that pep, just that little thing that make you just say, okay, it is possible. Hope is a possibility. It's not a guarantee, but it's a possibility. So it can give you inspiration and joy in many, many, many different forms. Now, when you write in on hope, as the topic said for tonight, you writing on the thoughts of possibilities. Possibility that what you believe and what you carry in you and for you or for someone else is greater than what it really is. Can you combat hope in any form? Yeah, no, you can't. Hope can't be combated just by the thought. It has to be combated by or met with action. Action allows you to have hope. Once action is applied, you build up to the other part of it, faith. You have hope it will believe. But when you start putting certain stuff in action and motion, you gain that faith. So the question is, how do one start off with hope? It's not a certain way that you start off with it, good or bad. You start off within, excuse me, within yourself, in your inner self, with with having a space within yourself where you allow something or something to enter you and your spirit and your soul. It only goes as far as you want it to go. You have to first start to allow yourself to have the idea that something is possible. If that's possible, then you have hope. Again, If it is possible, you have hope. You might not always believe in it, but you have hope that it will be 50-50-50. If not, it is what it is. Now, hope is everlasting because hope has endless possibilities. Um, I have been in the past 2 weeks, for example, I have been tested both mentally, emotionally, has been tested in believing that in different things, good and bad, and had to either withstand or not withstand anything and everything. So, hope is everything. I hope for the best. I don't always know it's going to be the best, but I hope for the best. Is tonight a type of meeting where I'm trying to heal myself? No. I am not trying to heal myself. I'm not trying to proclaim that I'm going to heal myself or anyone. But I am here to say this: give yourself self the feeling of possibility, then give yourself the feeling of hope. So give yourself that. Everybody should have the feeling of hope. If you had the feeling of hope, then you can always reach higher goals and belief. So, hope makes you stronger. Some people, a person, one of you say that hope is a test that makes you stronger. It also could make you weaker. But with prayer, hope can make you invincible. No prayer, you may be able to make it through, or you may not be able to make it through. Who knows? So, how do you gain hope? Is there a idea or a way that you should do it? No, there isn't. The way you gain it is by simply like we was talking about earlier. Have an open mind, open heart. Have it where you have a inner goal, inner inner being that is enlightening you in new ways that you haven't even thought of or hoped of before. So hope is so many different things. Now, my greatest hope in this world is three things. I leave a legacy for my family. I'll be able to work hard and get over my stroke. And the organization I'm working with to help build get stronger and better all over. So those are my feelings of hope. I also hope that one day that I find true love. Finding true love is a hope. If you find it, hold on to it because it's very precious. So I ask you on this question to think about. If you didn't have no hope, what would you have? Again, if you didn't have no hope, what would you have? You don't have to answer this right now. We'll check the Facebook feeds and our YouTube feeds and see the answers to your questions, and then try to answer them some next week if you leave in it. Now, I'm working on hope right now for finding ways to explain riding on hope. It's like riding on a skateboard or riding a bicycle. I know more about bicycle. Yes, you could get on a bicycle, you could pedal it. Hope is your training wheels before you get to your faith. Now, if you go through life without hope, as a viewer just said, without hope, you have nothing, which is true. Why settle for anything but for than everything? Find that hope within you to change nothing into something, and something into even more, and more into greater. You got to start someplace. Hope is just the first step of many, many, many more things to come. Can anybody find hope or that feeling in you? Possibility. Is hope something that is everlasting? It depends on how you look at it. So, right hope is basically believe. You got to first believe in something, and you got to always believe in self. Sometimes it's hard to find that ability to find hope in yourself. But that when you close your eyes, take a moment, take a deep breath, woosah, and you say, Lord, give me the strength. Give me the insight to see what I can't see. Give me the insight to feel, or give me the feeling if I can feel what I can't feel. He's the only one who can give you those things and those alignments. We can't do it on our own. We can't do it ourselves. So we need his help. We also need our family help, uh, and also our other loved one help. Sometimes that possibility grows in you, with you, through other people. You can always find things or build things by yourself. Sometimes you need other people assistance with everything else. I know I do. Sometimes when I have been tested to see what I give up hope and faith in the last few weeks, hanging out and bringing in people that I believe in. Once I met them, I hope for the best. I wanted the best for them, but I just wasn't so. I ain't blaming them. So I believe. I believe that there is something more. I'm sorry I took a minute to think. There's a motto that our fellows, which we're a part of, says we build men from within to out. that's a sign of that you putting your hope in it, hope into something. You putting your hope within that man that the lessons that you have and will have will go further if you give it. So I love that motto from our fellows. I love that motto. So the question is, how much hope do you have to have before you start believing? There's no, to me, there's no measuring stick. It's only to those who want to put limits on themselves. Don't put no limit on yourself because your hope is internal. Your hope is internal. Now, I'll be honest. When I started and we started these shows, I hope by now that we would have a big following. I still believe we can. I believe that we have the ability to do and be any and everything that you want us, we want to be. It's going to be rough. It's going to be hard. But I still believe in the message of the order. Still believe in the message of what this show is meant to be, to help people. Do I have the support right now? Or do we have the support with this show right now with some people? No, probably not. But I don't mean we stop trying. I'm right here as, or as being a testament, not to how good I could be, but the faith that I have in what we're doing. I'm sitting here for the second week in a row talking to you all about faith by hope. And none of my old cohort hosts are here, but I still believe into the show. Whether people believe in the show now or believe in me, I still believe in the order as well as the show. So I still believe. So I still believe. So what do you believe in? I believe that I have hope that this show will grow. I have hope that y'all will get a better host. I'm just doing what I can to make sure we get from A to Z and in between. I'm just a filler. I'm just a filler. Is the show about me? No. The show is about you. But we can't do it without you. So I hope that with the show going and being more, we might have to change to a different day. I don't know. I'll talk it over with our producer and maybe see about that. But one thing I won't do, I can't do, and I will not do is give up on myself, this order, and you. My love for others goes further than I even knew. My hope for more goes further than anybody else probably even understand and know of. I'm doing more stuff now than I ever have because I believe. I'm doing more stuff now because I have hope. So I'm doing a lot more. I'm being a lot more. So, so it is growing. My hope and my patience is growing. And believe me, I do want. Let me start saying this. Thank you for listening. Here or not, for those who are listening or who may go back and review this, thank you. I'm not the greatest host. I'm not the sexiest host. I'm definitely not the richest host. But I am a believer. So I'm riding on what we call right now hope and faith. Two heads for one meaning. Purpose. Purpose. So I don't know what else is there to really say, but if I could do one thing different for y'all, I will hope that we give y'all the best show that we can give you. Now, I see we have some of these comments, and so I have I'm reading one of these comments on the side right now, and it states, "Why should we have hope? Why not? Without hope, what do you got, and what can you believe in if you don't have hope that something could get better or not better? Hope is everlasting. So why not have hope? Don't never give up. Have that possibility within you, whomever you are." Another question asks, hope, where should it begin? As I said before, hope begins within you. It first begins not just within you. Let's get a little bit more specific. It begins within your mental, then moves through your body and go into different aspects and avenues throughout your body till it reaches that part that gives you that energy to believe in and everything. Possibility. It allows you to believe in the possibility of something more can be. Give you that. So tell me where your hope at. What makes you think that there isn't no hope? If you're looking for hope, look at me. I'm sitting here for the second week in a row, talking to you, rambling to you, but still want to deliver the message that was given to me within me. I'm not a scripture and Bible toter. I'm just a simple person wanting to see mankind get better. Don't want to see anything or everything get hurt by someone or something for someone. I have hope for the future. I have hope for the future. I watched today, since I'm on here, I watched today some of the news talking about the war that's in Ukraine. Those are people that I carry in my thoughts and my prayers because a lot of them have hope that the war will be over soon. They're riding on that hope because some people don't have no place to turn. That's when you find your real hope. When you have no place else to turn but to yourself and look within yourself. I am a person who do that each and every day in more ways than people can imagine. But the question is, are you? I can't answer that for you. You have to sit down in your own way and think about some of these questions. How can you have hope, and what is hope going to give you? How can you have hope, and what can hope give you? When you write in hope, again, you have an endless possibility for any and everything. Do I know how we're going to do it? No. Do I understand what we're going to do? No. But I know that we will try to be the best we could be. Now, next week, we're going to be talking about brotherhood and sisterhood bonding. I'm going to try to really put more filters out there to get more people to talk about what is true brotherhood and true sisterhood. I'm going to try to have both sides of the coin on that, and we'll see what falls out. I know that show going to be interesting. So let's do it. Tonight we're gonna make this a shorter show because I'm not gonna hold you here to keep rambling, and you don't need to just keep hearing me. We're gonna make this a half-hour show, so we got about another minute, about 2 minutes left. So I just want to say before we go, thank y'all for allowing us to enter in your computer or cell phone each and every week because we want to be there for you. We want you to be there for us. We want you to be a part of our family and we want to be a part of your family. So I do want to thank y'all for allowing us to do all this. I'm not going to hold y'all up for too much longer, but I just want to say is thank you, thank you, thank you from myself and the Grand United Order of Our Fellows in American Jurisdiction. And if we could do anything more to help you or you were interested in becoming a member of the order or the household rule, please give us a call and let us know. And we will see you again next week at 8 o'clock Eastern. And next week we will also be having a special enclave with on April the 10th. We will be having a show with several different members of the Grand United Order who are not talking about the Grand United Order Our Fellows and a presentation on the Grand United Order of Odd Fellows and House of the Rule. And that special show will be on Sunday, April 10th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. So again, I am just Grandmaster Sean Cannon. We'll be cutting it short tonight. But I do want to thank you all. If you have any more questions or comments, please leave your messages down below. Thank you again very much. Uh, and have a good night. Talk to you later. Everyone have a very good and peaceful night. Uh, we out.